Yo, what up boys? Welcome back to the new video. I'm back on the YouTube grind. In today's video I will show you 3 things that helped me improve my riffs. So this is how my riffs sounded like a few years ago. And this is how my riff sounds now. So in this video I will show you like the formula I use to write riffs in the style of math rock, Midwest, you know, Ichika, Polyphia, and all the modern guitar stuff. So hopefully we'll learn something new and we can get into it. Alright, so we are in Ableton. So the first thing, and for me definitely the most important thing when I write riffs, is the chord progression or bass note progression. Doesn't have to be full chords. So first we could start with a MIDI chords or like a simple starter melody. So I will use my favorite plugin Serum for synthesizers. You can use free plugins like Vital or Surge. Those are very cool. When you make chords or when you try to create chords or bassline progressions, sometimes you might get stuck and you might start doing the same thing over and over again. What is cool for this is when you actually listen to songs and actually take progressions from songs that you like. Or usually the song that you like will probably have like some sort of structure, some sort of melody structure, so like how the melody complements the chords. So when you take the chords from the song and start messing around, you'll probably find out that you have like easier time to mess around with the chords, with the melodies, than when you try to just click in like random notes and it just sounds like some dumb shit. So actually yesterday when I was driving, I was listening to this song by Black and it had only 2 chords and it sounded so nice and clean. It was yeah, this song.
Showing you I love you, cause going out is getting old.
I listened to the song and I really liked how the 2 chords just work so well with all the other melodic layers and especially his vocals. So I have this super simple chord progression. It already inspires me and I can already like hear what I would do with guitars over this. So I will pull up my favorite guitar plugin, Archetype Corevong. So the reason we started with chords or like the bass line is simple. The chords will just give us like the roadmap for the whole riff. So now we can just follow the chords and play each chord on the guitar and fill the spaces with another phrases. And the cool thing is we will record each part bar by bar, just punching in the notes, punching in the phrases. That way we have really like the full control over the riff. We can create like really something that we wouldn't normally create without punching in the phrases, right? So we have those 2 chords. And before we start, we will jump to the point number 2, and that's ghost notes. So ghost notes are super cool for filling spaces between phrases, chords, and it just adds a lot of bounce. So here is an example of a riff that doesn't have any ghost notes, doesn't have any rhythm elements. And here is the same riff, but with ghost notes and rhythm elements. So you can really hear the difference, right? It just adds more bounce, more flair to it. So that's another thing that we will do with this riff. And you can see we are following the chords with the riff as I go in the first part. Now another thing that I think about when I make a riff is runs. Alright, so with runs you can really like make the riff cooler or you can make it worse by overdoing it. In here I kind of hear like something fast. And last and not least, one of the most essential things for me when I make a riff is repetition. So again, here is a riff that doesn't have any repetition. And in here is a riff that has a lot of repetition. And you can hear the second riff is way more memorable. You can really mumble the phrase and it's way more catchy. So I will try to implement it also in our riff in here. Alright, so this is the whole riff. I try to implement all the things. Start with chords, then filling some spaces with rhythm parts, and next thing is runs, so making some parts quicker, more notes, and changing the dynamics between the notes. And the last thing, repetition, so adding melodic layers that are simple and they are like catchy and kind of like easier to process for the listener, right? And yeah, hopefully you learned something new. If you have any questions or anything, leave them below. And if you want to work closely one-on-one with me, you can apply for my coaching, and if you are a good fit, then we will connect. Or if you want to get access to all my tabs, presets, tutorials, exclusive stuff, and join a community of guitarists in Discord, then you can join my inner circle that is also below. So keep making stuff, keep practicing, and have a good one. Peace.